Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. Last time we met, we were in a pretty terrible run of form, and we're still in a pretty terrible run of form. We lost, obviously, Liverpool and Leeds, and since then we played Aston Villa. We lost 4-2 to Aston Villa, and we got destroyed, I think is the best way of putting it. The 2 goals we scored were they were a consolation. Adam Goodwin gets a hat-trick. Actually, he gets 4 goals for Aston Villa. Ennis and Antonucci score 2 later on for us, but we end up losing that one. Then a 2-0 defeat against 23rd place at the time, Sunderland. Johan Juvsland, scored both the goals for Sunderland. We were terrible. We were going through a huge problem with strikers not scoring goals. And because of that, I played Johnston Youth in a mid-season friendly during an international break. We ended up winning it 6-0. Lots of players scored goals. Elliot Embleton scored a hat-trick, apparently. Then we did finally win a game in the league against Millwall, a 3-1 victory. Noel Ennis, Thibaut Verlinden and Klaas Mays with the goals. That guy, Tornaik Bokashvili, with the solitary goal for Millwall. We do win 3-1, and it was away. And then a match that I probably should have showed you, because I completely forgot that this is actually a Lancashire derby. Against Burnley, we end up losing it 3-1. I'm glad I didn't show you because we got battered. Once again, we scored a solitary goal, which we didn't deserve. We really didn't. Goncalves, Tammy Abraham and Jack Cork scored absolute worldie against us. Noel Ennis with the goal for us. A defeat, but a defeat against a team that we should be losing to. I've also signed a new player. Federico Fernandez, now 33 years old, formerly of Swansea. He's joined on a free transfer because I need some experienced heads at the back. And we've also kind of gone through a little bit of an injury crisis with various players. They've only missed like a couple of games here and there, but we're not having like a set back 4, which I don't like. Today then, we're going to have Brighton and we're going to have Reading. Brighton sat 3rd place in the table, Reading 19th in the table. So it could be every time. So, hopefully, after the Burnley game, I turned the game off, I went to bed, it's another day. Hopefully, now I've turned it back on, we're going to be back on form and winning all the games like we were earlier. I do need to remind myself that the board expectations is mid-table. So, losing 5 games isn't the end of the world. The problem for me is the manner that we lost those 5 games. We just were not very good. Let's get into the derby game then. We've got a couple of injury problems. Anton Nedjelkov is out for quite a while. Martin Gracia broke his leg a while ago. I didn't mention it because I didn't see much point. And Ferdinand Rapp is also doubtful because he twisted his ankle a couple of days ago. The starting lineup we're going to go for then against Brighton. In goal, Nicola Liali. Back 4, Steve Simpson on the right. Jonathan Panzo and Alfie Jones as the 2 centre-backs. Bohumil Lohovi. That's probably not how it's pronounced, but he's a new gen, so I can pronounce it however the hell I like, and it's not wrong. He comes in at left back for the injured Nedjelkov. He's going to get quite a few games, I think. Midfield is David Kovacic, who's returned to the starting 11 as the deep line playmaker. Embleton and Henry Wilcock are the other 2 central midfielders. Verlinden keeps his place on the right wing because Conor Mahoney is really inconsistent and so far hasn't really performed this season. Antonucci is on the left-hand side, who, much like Mahoney, is really inconsistent but has performed sometimes this season, so I've got a bit of faith in him. Noel Ennis is the striker. On the bench, we do have Klaas Mays. We do have Mikael Gasser, Ryan Nambezer, Sully Kaikai. I haven't gone with Fernandez on the bench, purely because I don't think he's ready. He literally joined like a day ago in-game. One of the problems we are having with our side is defending. We are really, really bad at defending, hence why I've bought Federico Fernandez. But the problem is our fullbacks. Our fullbacks are causing the problem. Dave's done a non-existent team talk. That worked well. First highlight of the game, Davy Proper gets the throw on. It's crossed in from Brighton at the back post. We're 1-0 down. Florin Tanais, him scored, probably. I'm going with Stevie Simpson's fault. This is what I mean. We are just not very good for some reason defending. We just seem to concede really soft goals, and I don't know how to stop it. Davy Proper on the ball for Brighton. Is that Aaron Ramsey? Their team is far too good for this league. Lynn running down the right wing. He's got some space to run into. He's gone for a cross/shot. Liali gets the ball. Probably not the end of the highlight. Long ball up towards Kovacic. Heads it back to Embleton. Wilcock tries to play it over the top for Ennis, and Ennis can't be bothered to run. Antonucci does get there. Ennis is the only player in the box. Ennis is there, doesn't do anything. Kovacic finds Verlinden. Verlinden's hit the inside of the post. It's 1 apiece, 12 and a half minutes on the clock. Verlinden, so far, has been one of our best players. And I mean this season, not just this game. He's been one of our best players all season so far. Lahovey with a throw-on. Elliot Embleton back to Lahovey. Wilcock. Wilcock's got a bit of time. Finds Embleton once again. To Kovacic. Out to Wilcock. The three midfielders combining. Embleton, ball forward. Antonucci gets it. He needs to really go backwards, and he does. Wilcock's ball over. Verlinden's not going to get there. Kovacic gets there first. Verlinden, hopefully. Nope, doesn't bother. Kovacic gets it back, though. Now Verlinden. Crossed in. Antonucci's at the back. Wilcock. Can he do something special? The 19-year-old, probably. Kovacic. Wilcock again. Antonucci. Antonucci's had a go. It wasn't a very good effort at all. And that's probably the whole highlight. Maduro with the free kick just inside the Brighton half. Simpson gets the ball back to Liali. First time clearance from the goalkeeper. It's coming back at us, though. The Brighton goalscorer, Tanase. Aaron Ramsey. I don't know whether it is. It is Aaron Ramsey. It's just said at the bottom. Wilcock gets it. I thought Embleton was going to get there. Apparently not. Wilcock. Now Embleton gets it. Kovacic. Out to Wilcock again. Wilcock's run forward. Finds Embleton. Finds Kovacic. Ball spread out wide for Antonucci. Keeps it in play. Can he take on his man? Finds Wilcock in the middle. Wilcock finds Verlinden, and Verlinden has got his second of the game. We are 2-1 up against third place Brighton. He was offside. What? Was he offside? I don't know. It just said he was. Goal kick from Liali. It is all highlights so far. The game's just done a massive amount of lag. I don't know what's happened. Williams plays the ball back to Bettinelli in goal for Brighton. Maduro clears it long. Alfie Jones with the ball. Kovacic, Wilcock. Antonucci's making a run, but he's not going to get it. He is going to get it. It's gone towards Antonucci. Ennis is going to get the terrible clearance. Ennis has had a go, and Ennis has hit it just wide. Ennis is really struggling. Highlights straight away. That guy. Alfie Jones gets it clear. Redan's going to cross it in once again. Davis is there. Davis's header just over the bar. I'd like to breathe. Can I actually breathe for a little bit? Embleton with a free kick. Gone through to nobody. Bettinelli does grab the ball to his chest. And probably going to start an attack. Maduro. Williams. Bettinelli once again. He is injured, and I don't know what his injury is. Cleared upfield. Redan with a header. Lynn on the halfway line. Steve Simpson. Why is Steve Simpson there? You are not playing as an inverted wing-back, so why the hell are you in there? Davis gets the ball back. Tanase. Lynn's got so much space because Bohovi is playing as an inside forward, and we nearly set him up for that. Finally, we've managed to calm down. We are one apiece at the moment, though, because for some reason, Verlinden's second goal got disallowed. And we have made it to half-time at one apiece. Let's get the assistant doing some stuff. Let's go tactics. The assistant manager so far has done he's not even done a team talk. Antonucci's coming off for Sully Kaikai. Antonucci's, like I said at the start of the game, he is he's such an inconsistent performer at the moment. First highlight of the second half, throw on for Brighton. Lynn on the ball in the middle to Redan. Redan tries to play it through. Kovacic with a tackle, but does pass it to Davis. Lynn, edge of the area. Crossed in. Redan's at the back. It's just over the bar. Another highlight. This game is just constant highlights. Williams, Maduro. Long ball upfield. Alfie Jones wasn't awake, and Redan is one-on-one with the keeper, and Redan's put it into the back of the net. And that's all Alfie Jones, just not paying attention. Apparently, they're pinning on Lahovey. I'm going to change him to just be a fullback on automatic, because I'm wondering whether, as an inside wing-back, he's cutting in too much. Lahovey with the throw. I don't know whether he's changed positions yet. Ennis crosses it in. It's cleared, only as far as Embleton. Kovacic. Wilcock. Wilcock to Kovacic again. Embleton. To Verlinden. Verlinden's got Stevie Simpson behind him. Crossed in instead. Wilcock's at the back post. And Henry Wilcock makes it two apiece. I've not really been playing him this season, and I'm starting to question why. And another highlight. 62 minutes. Tanase. Mikel. That is not John Obi Mikel, is it? He's going to be about 63 years old. Davis on the ball for Brighton. Plays it across. Tanase. No one options. Aaron Ramsey. Tanase. Aaron Ramsey again. Oh, Niall Ennis gets it. Is this the counter-attack? Sully Kaikai. First touch. Pass. Verlinden runs into the area. He's got some options. Niall Ennis has won. And Niall Ennis has made it 3-2 to Blackburn Rovers. And are we actually going to win a game on camera this season? I'm going to tell them to concentrate, because that will hopefully stop them conceding straight away. Highlight. We're going to concede straight away, aren't we? Tanase on the ball. Aaron Ramsey. John Obi Mikel. It's not Mikel, it's Mikel Agu. Okay, that's fine. Redan doesn't get there. Embleton can spread it out wide to Verlinden. Verlinden's ball over the top. Niall Ennis can use his pace to run onto it. He's the only one there, but hopefully Niall bloody Ennis has made it 4-2. We've scored 3 goals in the space of about 10 minutes, maybe? Maybe we do take this approach. We don't take the approach of let's win games 1-0, 2-0. Let's win games 8-4. Let's concede 4 goals, but let's score 8. Ennis is going to win the header. No, he's not. Kovacic does win his header unchallenged. Wilcock spreads it out to Kai. Flicked header. Finds Ennis. Ennis should, and he does pass it into the middle, but it's cleared. Sully Kai again. Kovacic turns, finds Embleton. Embleton crossed in to nobody. Bettinelli scoops the ball up, and he's probably going to start an attack then. Rolls out to Williams. Maduro. Mikel runs forward, finds Pratt, who must have just come on the pitch. Frankie Pratt, apparently is his name. Redan runs it into the area. He's taken on his man. Liali with a save. It's going to be a corner for Brighton. Pratt to take the corner. It's gone into the middle. Williams, unmarked header. Liali doesn't... Oh, he does. He does save it, apparently. It didn't look like he saved it. Goal kick, Bettinelli to take. Game is just constant highlights. Maduro, Mikel on the ball. Ramsey spreads it out wide. Pratt's got no one with him, but does manage to find a pass. Simpson's terrible header to Ramsey. Tanase. Davis. Redan. Back to Davis. Davis is probably going to score. He's hit the post. Terrible delayed reaction save, and Panzo gets it clear. I want to do some subs, but every time I pause the game to do some subs, we get another highlight. Zifuik. That's probably not how it's said. Mikel. Davis. Maduro. Pedersen's got some space. He's going to cross it in. Pratt's at the back. Davis is there. He's at the inside of the bar, and it has gone in. It is 3-2, and this game is just relentless. Simpson's going to come off for Nyambe. I don't know what else to do. It's a terrible decision. It's a terrible idea. We're going to go contain. Embleton's going to drop back. Is it Embleton? I don't know who I'm going to drop back there. Definitely not Wilcock. Kovacic? Deep line playmaker on support. Deep line playmaker on defend. And then you can be a Mazzala as well. 2 Mazzalas. Sure. That won't work. Hopefully, because I've gone contain, we won't get any highlights. Apparently, we get one straight away, though. Bettinelli's goal kick. Panzo wins the header. Redan, though, on the ball for Brighton. Davis to Mikel. Just get the ball off him. Redan's had a... He was offside. The flag was up. Yes. Thank you. This game has been ridiculous. I feel like no goalkeepers have turned up. Kaikai's terrible pass forward. Mikel. Forward to Redan. To Davis. Davis across to Pratt. Pratt tries to cross it in. Lahovi gets there first. It's probably going to come straight back at us from Williams. It does. Pratt crossed in. Redan. Get off the... I'm actually subbing my goalkeeper. Because that was horrific goalkeeping. And Johnny Davidson is coming on. Because that is appalling. That is absolutely shocking goalkeeping. We are now 4-4 with Brighton. We've both had a goal disallowed each. Watch the goalkeeper here. Watch him. Obviously, he's the guy in the pink. So, Pratt gets the ball. And for some reason, he decides to come out for nothing. He thought that player, Redan, wasn't even there. Yes, I do want to continue with my tactical changes. I want to sub that goalkeeper and fine him. We've got another bloody highlight for Linden. Ennis on the ball. Crosses it in, please. Yes, he does. Kaikai's there. Sully Kai doesn't get it. Mikel now for Brighton. And it's going to be a counter-attack. And we're going to lose 5-4, aren't we? Redan. Panzo gets there first. Alfie Jones' ball forward. Verlinden's not going to get there. No, Ennis. Go on, Niall. Please, Niall. Niall, why did you shoot from there? You are 6,000 times faster than any centre-back in the world. And for some reason, you decide to go and have a long shot when you're one-on-one with a keeper. It's a corner. I don't know who's taken it. Verlinden's taken the corner, apparently. It's come in. Panzo's there. Panzo's effort is just over the bar. I think I'm having a heart attack or something. This game needs to... Calm down! Stop doing things! Wilcock's injured. We're going to get the ball back, are we not? We are not. I think that throw-on was because they actually threw the ball off the pitch for us. Redan running into the area. He's had a go. He's hit it wide. It is 97 minutes. The game has just decided to do a huge amount of lag. We've hit 97 minutes. The game is still going on. Nyambe with the header. Ramsey. Mikel. Ramsey again. Pratt. Tackle him. Someone close him down. Pratt to Redan. We're going to foul him in the area, aren't we? I can see it happening now. Sully Kaikai gets the ball. It's full time, and this was just horrific. Right, assistant, do some talking. Defence, I'm going to shout at you because you were awful. That was absolutely important. Don't seem... He seemed down and pressurised. You're a professional footballer, mate. Lahovi, discipline 4, poor performance. You're getting a week's fine. Alfie Jones should probably get a week's fine because that was terrible. Well, actually, you're just going to get a warning. You got a 6.3. Panzo can also get a warning for a 6.3. I want to give Liali one because he was awful, but I probably shouldn't. And everyone accepted it. Good. Just before we get to the Reading game, we've got quite a few of our young players now that are actually getting some international caps. Dennis Montoya is one of them. Obviously, he is currently 4-star ability, so I'd like him to get a work permit. He's out on loan at Guillaume in France at the moment. I think that's how it's pronounced. Guillaume? I don't know. He's played 10 games, got 6 assists, so he's doing a decent job there as well. He's got 5 caps for Costa Rica. They are unfortunately ranked 85th in the world, so they've got a couple more games. If they win a couple of those, they should hopefully fly up and maybe get into the top 50, and then I'll apply for his work permit. Another player who I can apply for another work permit for is Marc Duran, the Haitian centre-back. He is on loan at Tenerife in Spain. He's playing a few games. He's not playing enough really for my liking. Again, Haiti. They're playing some pretty terrible teams at the moment, so I'm hoping they can get some wins against like El Salvador and stuff like that, and also climb up the world rankings, and then I'll apply for his work permit as well. It is Reading time. They are in consistent form and still reasonably low down. They're still 19th place in the table, so this is probably going to be a 3-0 victory for Reading. The starting lineup I'm going to play for the Reading game is as follows. In goal, Nicola Liale keeps his place. Does he? Does he keep his... No, he doesn't. He let in 4 goals last game. Nicola Liale does not start. Johnny Davison starts his probably 3rd or 4th game in the season. Back 4, Simpson on the right. Fernandez makes his debut. Alfie Jones and Jonathan Panzo shifts over to left back to replace Bohomi, who was just not very good. Steve Simpson actually isn't starting. Ryan Nyambe is. We're just mixing it all up here. Midfield stays the same. Kovacic, Embleton and Wilcock, who wasn't injured for a very long time. Verlinden keeps his place because he's amazing. Antonucci keeps his place because I have no other real left wingers. And Niall Ennis is the striker. Antonucci doesn't keep his place. We are going to change you for Sully Kaikai, please, who wasn't even on the bench for some reason. We're both playing fairly similar formations here, which is always good. Can you actually make a difference in a team talk, Dave? I need to keep reminding myself that we are expected to finish mid-table. That's what the board want. Right now, we are in the playoffs. So we are above and beyond what the board are really after for now. Problem is, I've got such high expectations of the team, particularly after the bit of form we had at the start of the season, that for us to be dropping down so quickly and conceding absolutely shocking goals like that against teams who are sat 19th place in the table, I think I am right to be pissed off. Oh great, 7 minutes and Verlinden's now injured. Right, who can we bring on for Verlinden? Conor Mahoney is he's gonna have to play, and he's actually gonna have to perform if he wants to stay on the pitch. We've got a corner, and it is Mahoney taking it. Fernandez is there at the front post. It is saved, so we've got another corner. Mahoney again with a corner. It's cleared. Ennis gets it. Finds Alfie Jones. Finds Fernandez. Fernandez is way far forward. Kovacic gets... That's a straight red card. It looked like he stamped on him. What do you mean he sticks out his leg? No, he stamped on him. Free kick for Mahoney. Edge of the area is just over the bar. Nyambe with a throw. 33 minutes on the clock. Ennis. Wilcock. First time pass. Finds Mahoney. Mahoney, can he cross it in? He's got Kaikai at the back and Sully Kaikai heads just over the bar. We've made it to half time and it is 1-0. I don't get it. I really don't understand the awful goals that we seem to concede. And then either we'll just let in that one goal and that'll be it. We'll lose this game 1-0. Or we'll score 6 more goals and they'll score 7. We've got to highlight Wilcock gets the ball from Kaikai's misplaced pass. Jones. Kaikai gets it back into Kovacic. Kovacic finds Embleton. Embleton to Wilcock. We're passing around in midfield, not going anywhere. Ball over the top. Ennis has got it. He's on his own. He's had a go. Get off the pitch. Just get off the pitch. I was going to sub you just before this highlight happened, and now you've made up my mind. Class Mays has come on after 55 minutes. Ennis is on a 6.4 which is probably way higher than it should be. Let's demand more from the team. See if that makes a difference. It probably won't. 76 minutes, first highlight, or not first, second highlight of the second half. Headers all round for everyone. Bacuna to Fletcher, the goal scorer. Panzo nips in and steals the ball. Sully Kaikai does 14 spins and wins the ball for himself. Kovacic, Wilcock. Into Kovacic again. Ball out wide. Jonathan Panzo, the centre-back who's playing in left-back today. Wasn't a very good pass, probably because he's a centre-back playing in left-back. Fletcher heads it down to Walker. Bacuna's running forward onto the halfway line. In the middle for Colkett towards Walker. Walker runs into space. Had a go from outside the area. It's gone wide. 7 minutes to play. Sully Kaikai is coming off. I don't know why that disappeared. And we're going to have to go attacking. Something needs to happen. 1 minute left to play of injury time. Jones wins a header. Antonucci's ball forward. Class Mays has got the ball. He's running into the penalty area. He needs an option. He doesn't need an option. And Class bloody Mays has equalised in the 91st minute. Class Mays loves a goal. Once Class Mays becomes a decent, he's a 3-star striker, he will be playing ahead of Niall Ennis, because Niall Ennis is so inconsistent. It just does not work. Class Mays, however, seems to, whenever he comes off the bench, seems to score some goals. Dallas wins the header. Embleton gets the ball though. Fernandez forward to Kovacic. Kovacic to Embleton. Embleton out to Mahoney. Mahoney doesn't... Why did you do that? You had Ryan Nyambe on the outside making a run, who's now left a huge gap. Fletcher's run onto it. We are a minute over injury time. Dallas been tackled by Nyambe. Nyambe gets the ball again. Colkett though for Reading. Forward Stuart Dallas. Alfie Jones gets it clear. It's full time. It's a 1-1 draw. Is it a well-earned 1-1 draw? I'm going to shout at some players again. Verlinden is out for 2 weeks with ankle ligament injuries. Okay. Niall Ennis. Discipline for poor performance. Issue a warning. Sully Kaikai. Issue a warning. I can't even do it. Just warn form. Criticise last game. You need to start pulling back. No? What? You scored? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. It was unacceptable. Okay, fine. Since the start of this season, you've seen 5 matches now, and not 1 victory, despite the fact that in the league we have won 7 games. I don't understand how that's worked. I really don't. Next episode, we're going to go play against the Sheffields. Sheffield Wednesday in 21st. Sheffield United in 16th. It looks like we're going to just spend a couple of weeks in Sheffield. So that's going to end the episode. We're in 5th. And I should not be as annoyed as I am about it, but we're sat in 5th place. We've lost 5, we've drawn 2, we've won 8. And every single one of those victories has been off camera, and it's annoying me. If you have enjoyed this episode, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.